Okay, so let's find out what's going on here. So the first card we have is the Miser card in reverse. So some of you guys, some Virgos out there are thinking about holding on. They may be feeling like they're holding on way too tight. So there's a lot of Virgos that do feel this energy of feeling as if they're holding on way too tight. So it's almost like they know that it's unhealthy to feel this way, because when we feel like we're holding on or grasping so hard or so tight onto something, it's a fear of loss. We're fearing control. We're feeling loss of control. We're feeling loss of something. So whatever it is for each one of us, we'll have to see. But since the Emperor here is in reverse, and the Emperor is about not being fruitful, not being abundant, not having enough for themselves and others. And this person obviously likes to share. So you guys you might be thinking about that you don't have enough right now to share, or you do have a lot, but you're not able to share it because you're too afraid of something in the future, or you're too afraid of something right now that's causing you kind of this unhealthy balance, this unhealthy feeling, and you don't like it, right? You don't like that unhealthy feeling. So it's either you or somebody else around you could be feeling this way. The next card we have is isolation. Virgo, this month you guys might be breaking out of breaking out of the hermit mode, breaking out of the isolation mode that a lot of Virgos like to get themselves into, where they don't like to really socialize sometimes and they like to hide out. And this card is talking about this month of January, breaking out of time alone, breaking out of being alone, breaking out and socializing more. And the next card is experiencing. Some of you guys might be feeling as if you're not able to really live life to its fullest. Maybe you're afraid that maybe there's a lot of you that are feeling, this is just a feeling. Maybe you've been feeling as if you haven't been, let's put it that way, living life to its fullest by experiencing and enjoying everything in its path and everything around you. So maybe that's why some of you guys are coming out of a period of isolation. But this is more of a thinking mode. The next card we have is postponement. This is actually a very good card, Virgo. Postponement. This little mini reading, I call it a mini energy reading here. That's the outcome, is postponement. And how this is interpreted is in this reading right now is that you guys are coming out of a time. It goes really well with the isolation in reverse. You're coming out of a time where you were maybe obviously isolated. You were isolating yourself from something or someone or some situation for fear. Fear you're going to lose it, right? Fear that you're going to get, something's going to happen. But at the end of this month in January, it's saying that you're moving out of that energy and you're moving into a new energy, that is experiencing, that is. Maybe you guys have been feeling like you're missing out on life. You've been too isolated. You're missing out on life. You're not really experiencing life the way you used to, with the joy and the wonderment of it all. And so maybe by the end of this month, you guys are really realizing that, and you guys will be really starting to live life again. And now I don't know how this is for each one of you yet, so we're going to wait till let's get into the cards here to see more. But yeah, it appears that you're going to be starting to live life now. You're coming out of it. You're no longer going to be, things are not going to be postponed in your life anymore. Maybe you were postponing stuff. With the Miser in reverse, maybe there were some things you were needing to work out, or you were, postponing, not really wanting to. This is the month, guys, where you're coming to you're going to start living life in a more abundant and full way, mentally, in your mind. I don't know about money-wise yet, but I do see that it's going to be more of a mental opening of your mind, to where you will be feeling freer and better. Okay, so the center of your reading, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This could be you, Virgo, because this is definitely an earth sign. It's a Virgo, it's a Taurus, a Capricorn, male or female. This is like a mother figure. She's financially independent. She can take care of herself. And she could be single because, she or he, because this does talk about a very independent person. So Virgo, this could be you. And this is a great card. You could be feeling really good, really stable. You could be feeling really secure with yourself. It's not always about money. You could be just feeling, you could be feeling emotionally secure with the things that you value in your life. Feeling abundant, feeling wealthy, feeling secure. It's a card about security as well. So I think you guys are. If it's not money, then it's security in the other sense, where you're now feeling it emotionally within yourself. The next card we have is the World, and this is a possible challenge for you this month, or obstacle is the World, and the World is leaving something pretty much beyond our control in a way. It's something. It's a phase in our life. It's something that ends, so a new phase can start. Okay, so that could be a challenge for you this month, is starting this new beginning, whatever this new beginning will be for you, or this new phase in your life. So talking about definitely moving onto a higher level in your life. In your recent past, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, in the recent past, there was some kind of financial loss or other loss that was related to finances, or it could have been related to a relationship, of course. And you could have really felt like you were recovering from a long period of feeling left out in the cold, kind of isolated. Again, it's this card of feeling isolated, not really, kind of being numb, or kind of being unable to really enjoy life because you're feeling so down and out, right? And alone, possibly, not really feeling great about it. So in the recent past, you or somebody else have been coming out of an energy like that. And this month, you're coming into a brand new energy here. I think you're leaving that behind for sure. You've been working on it, and you're leaving that behind. Whatever that is. Maybe you're going to be recovering something. If this was a loss of job, this is the month. Maybe you're going to be coming into money, or somehow you're finding some kind of a financial abundance as well. Financial security. All right. So the next card we have, what's coming in for you, Virgo? Oh my gosh, it's the Ace of Pentacles. And you guys got money cards last month in December. So the ones of you that didn't receive, there was a lot of talk about finances and things that have high value for you the month of December. It was almost like a double financial or double blessing for you last month. And so for some of you that didn't receive that blessing last month in December, it's rolling over to this month of January, the brand new year here. And what a way to start off the year. You're receiving something unexpected. There's an unexpected gift of money or an unexpected job offer that's going to bring you a lot of financial gain. Maybe somebody's going to give you a sign-on bonus for a job to start, producing long-term financial wealth. Or this could be anything. This could be a financial gift to start a business, or maybe you won something, or it could be as simple as somebody giving you a present, and it's, worth a lot to you. It's worth quite a bit. Sometimes sentimental, gifts that we get from people, even if it's not money, sometimes it can be really, really valuable to us. So there is something coming in for you this month of January. So for the ones that didn't get it last month, it's coming in again. So the energy is still here for Virgo in January. This amazing, gift. So a surprise. Maybe that's why you're feeling this way right now. We'll go ahead and see what's going on here. Oh wow! The next card we have is the Tower, and this is in the position, Virgo, of what it is you really, really need to be focusing on this month, paying attention to this month. So the Tower is about like fast, sudden, abrupt change, something kind of even shocking to you, maybe that you didn't expect, and it's going to come. It's coming in this month of January for Virgo. We will pull more cards for sure to see what that is all about. And the next card we have is Ace of Swords. And Virgo, this is in the position of what it is you're wanting. What are you hoping for, striving for, wishing for, wanting in your life, but you just don't have it yet. And you guys are wanting clarity. You're wanting communication. You're wanting to cut things out of your life that no longer serve you. You want truth. This card is all about truth, pure authenticity. It's such a magical card. It's also unexpected communication out of the blue. And I don't know why you would be, why Virgo would be wanting just out of the blue something like this. But you are going to get something out of the blue, that's for sure. You might be getting clarity, communication, and a gift. And that gift could very well be the clarity or communication that you're desiring, because this is the gift that's coming in. So you do want something here. You want something really true and honest and genuine, and you want clarity. That card's all about truth and clarity. Okay, so we're gonna have to pull some cards for sure. All right, so Virgo, you're looking at your situation like this, the Eight of Swords in reverse. Wow, that's a great card. It talks about coming out, recovering from a time where you felt trapped, unable to move forward, unable to think straight, to see straight, to talk straight. Feeling trapped, stuck in a rut, stuck in maybe negative thinking, or things that have happened to you in the past, or, things that have happened to you. Somehow at one point you may have felt really trapped in all that, mental guck. And you're seeing now this month that you're going to be, for those of you that have been stuck like that, you are going to be finding a way out of it. You're finding that you're recovering from, you're starting to feel the swords fall away from you. So you're starting to see a clear path. Wow. I don't know what this is, Virgo. We're going to have to find more cards here for you. The next card we have is the Knight of Cups in your environment. Someone in your environment. People, places. There is a person here. It's a water sign. It's a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. The person could have that in their chart. But the Knight of Cups is somebody who's coming in. It's like, to me, it's always like the knight in shining armor in a way. This person is coming with this is a male or female, okay? Water sign. And they have emotions to offer you. They have something to offer you. How nice is that? So it could be offering you love. It could be offering you support, emotional support. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it sure very well could be. And this person's coming around you. This person's in your environment, and this person's around you. And this person, beautiful card. Okay, why is the Tower here for Virgo? Why is the Tower here for Virgo? Why is this the advice card for Virgo? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh boy, Virgo. Virgo, you or somebody else have been working. This tower, this realization, this surprise out of nowhere is coming from you or somebody else that has really put a lot of time and a lot of effort. It could be money and time and effort, or just time and effort. And they never received back what they put in. It was not maybe recognized, or I'm going to keep pulling cards here. Why is the Tower here for Virgo? Your skill was not recognized. Your worth was not recognized, maybe. But you lost. You either lost that time or that money in a way. I'm not saying you completely lost it, but because it wasn't equal. It wasn't helping you for whatever reason. And so whatever you've been spending time on, or this other person, unfortunately, somebody lost their job. Somebody got terminated from their job, or their business went under. Yeah, for some of you that is the case. But there is a realization at this point that, it's going to be, you're going to get the clarity that you want, because Virgo, this is what you're striving for. The Virgos that are striving for this, and they've been wanting truth, they've been wanting clarity, they've been wanting honesty, they've been wanting to be able to communicate, their dreams, their wants, their desires, their everything, the way they feel. It's now going to be, you're going to be illuminated. It's going to be illuminated. Why is the Tower here for Virgo? Wow, we got the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this could be a water sign that is having a tower moment, and somehow you're getting dragged into it, or you're not dragged, but I mean somehow you're involved to where you're going to be experiencing this tower moment with this person. Because the King of Cups is in reverse, and it's again another water sign. It's Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or somebody. This is somebody who could be very emotionally down and out. They just are so depleted and drained of their emotions for whatever reason, that they've been putting so much time and effort into something, and it just didn't pay out for them. And so now the Tower is coming. Please provide another clarifying card for the Tower for Virgo. Why is the Tower here for Virgo? Why is it the advice card? Why is it the card to pay attention to? The Page of Swords. Poor lack of communication, hearing maybe rumors. Maybe there's a lack of truth, lack of clarity. Again, it's lack of clarity. And all Virgo wants is clarity. They want clarity. This card is about somebody who's a little bit immature. They may not be communicating at all, or the way they're communicating might be through, others, like gossiping or talking to other people about their situation, because they're not clear about what it is they want to say, or their truth. Somebody who doesn't really know the truth, okay? But because of this lack of truth, or immature way of speaking, it can cause a lot of misunderstandings. Anyway, this King of Cups is here. This person could be drinking way too much. Also, I don't see any addiction here, but it could be somebody who's been, so down and out. They're just been drinking their emotions away, and not really communicating clearly, and working really hard, and maybe losing their job. Okay, so somebody's lost their job, and it could be this King of Cups. Okay, this water sign. Somebody might have lost their job here. And you might have heard about it through other people. And also there could have been somebody was working on themselves. They could have been working on themselves a lot. And it kind of went unnoticed maybe, or it didn't, something happened. Something happened here. We're not getting a very clear answer, but I might have to pull some more cards. Let's finish the reading. Oh, wow. We have the Devil. We have the Devil in reverse. That makes sense, because we were just talking about possible somebody drinking too much, maybe, if it's that. So we have the Devil in the hopes and fears section. So the Devil's here, you guys, and, it's in reverse. So it talks about not being tempted, really, by negative and possibly addicting, tempting situations. It's in reverse, but you might be afraid that you might be tempted to go back, or to, be tempted to go and do something that is not good for you, that it has not worked for you in the past, that from your past experiences that it was something was an unhealthy situation, it was an unhealthy person or relationship or drugs or whatever that led you to. So somebody's afraid here of some kind of unhealthy attachment or unhealthy relationship. And I think that's why the miser cards here too is that, you know, somebody might be hiding things. This person here with this bad communication. No worries, guys. This tower is going to illuminate everything. Okay. It's going to illuminate everything. You have really good stuff coming in. I'm just curious to know why this tower card is here. So let's do the outcome. The outcome is the Four of Swords. Wow. Which says you guys need to really take a break. Somebody needs to take a vacation. They're stressed out. Or it's causing bad health. There's definitely somebody's been overthinking something or thinking a lot is what it is. Stressed out. Stressed out is stressed out, right? The Four of Swords does talk about being overly stressed out. So this tower situation definitely could stress people out, or make people realize that, you know what, you're putting so much time and so much effort into something, and you ended up either getting, you know, terminated, or you found out something, you know, but bam, you didn't expect that. You're putting a lot of work into something. Maybe even though you knew it wasn't going to give you the payout, maybe somebody was putting a lot of time and effort into something, knowing that it wasn't going to help them, which is another thing here about this King of Cups. Maybe this is somebody who is taking too much, taking, never being satisfied, or drinking. Yeah, this is interesting, guys. All right, let's pull a card for the Four of Swords in reverse. Why is the Four of Swords in reverse here for Virgo? Why is the Four of Swords here in reverse for Virgo? Well, the good thing is, guys, is that this tower is bringing an end to something. And that's the challenge, is that the World card here is all about endings, ending a cycle, and so you can start a brand new one. And this tower was needed in order for a cycle in your life to end. So you can, you know, reap the rewards of being this financially independent person,